Everyone said genius was a gift. They never mentioned the weight of it. Ideas flood in faster than I can write, calculations, loopholes, and the quiet, thrilling ones that would make anyone else nervous to even think. I don't want wealth or fame.
Jackson stares at his laptop, solving complex problems effortlessly. His intelligence is sharp, dangerous even. Yet instead of using it to build something good, his thoughts circle around dark possibilities and forbidden ideas.
Jackson walks through busy streets, watching people closely. He studies behavior, routines, patterns. His mind never rests. Everyone looks predictable to him, like pieces in a puzzle. He sees the man who always eats on the move, the woman who measures each step, the couple that crosses here every morning at the...
While others relax, Jackson analyzes movements and timing. He notices the tremor in a spoon, the double tap of a register key, the beat of a nervous foot. Each sound, each glance fits into a pattern. His thoughts aren't violent, but they're calculated. And
professors once called Jackson gifted, a prodigy, a future leader. But none of them ever knew what kind of thoughts lived inside his head. Thoughts that skipped from poetry to physics, from chaos to pattern, from the ordinary to something no one else could see.
Jackson stands quietly as trains arrive. His mind runs endless mental scenarios. He never acts on them, but the thoughts grow louder each day.
Jackson looks out over the city skyline. Systems, power, control. His brain connects everything with frightening clarity. The power grids line up with the traffic patterns, the financial flows with the signals in the air. Every light down there is a pulse in a vast organism.
This time, Jackson speaks. Not everything, but enough to begin healing.
I keep telling myself it shouldn't matter anymore. But it does. Every morning I wake up with it like a weight, and I'm tired of pretending it's not there.
He writes in a notebook. Not instructions, just ideas, theories, patterns, things only he understands. Jackson lets them spill out in ink, one careful line after another, until the static in his head quiets. The thoughts stay on paper, trapped where they belong.
Jackson works in tech, solving problems no one else can. To his coworkers, he's quiet, polite, harmless. No one sees the storm behind his eyes.
Lines of code reflect in his eyes. Jackson understands systems deeply. How they tick, how they tangle, and how easily they can fail. Every character he types is a choice, a lever pulled in a hidden machine. Tonight, the machine almost tripped, but not on his watch.
Jackson pauses alone, breathing deeply, fighting his thoughts, fighting himself. He isn't sure which way is forward, only that standing still is worse.
Jackson sits silently. He can't bring himself to explain the thoughts. Saying them out loud feels too dangerous.
Children laugh nearby. Families drift past in twos and threes. The world feels bright, busy, full of its own small miracles. Jackson sits on the bench and watches it all like someone on the far side of glass. He hears the joy, sees the motion.
Jackson looks at his reflection. Calm on the outside, chaos underneath. He studies the man in the glass, waiting for cracks to show, daring them to. The world thinks he's steady. He tells it the same lie every day, but that storm isn't going anywhere.
He walks alone under the streetlights. Thoughts crowd him, heavier now, darker, but still held in check. Each step keeps something unruly at bay, some storm he won't let show. The city hums indifferent.
Why do I think like this?
Jackson stares at the city again. Endless choices, endless paths, each light a possibility, each street a question. He feels the pull of 1,000 directions, all at once and none at all. Somewhere out there,
a message appears from a friend. You're too smart to waste your life. Jackson looks down at the words. He's a young...
The sun rises. Light washes over the city. Jackson feels his thoughts slow, just a little.
Jackson closes the notebook. The thoughts still exist, scribbled in ink, humming behind his eyes. But tonight, he chooses not to follow them. He lets the pages rest, and so does he.
Jackson channels his energy into discipline and control. Each rep, each breath, a choice. He trades obsession for craft. Strength, not for its own sake, but for balance. In the quiet after the lift, he finds what he was chasing all along.
He walks with purpose now, focused, grounded. Each step cuts through the noise of the city like a clear line on a map. No more wandering, no more question marks, just the steady rhythm of someone who knows exactly where he's going.
Being smart doesn't make you dangerous. Choices do.